Okay, I'm just going to go over some of the stuff we're looking at today, which was our Word insert ribbon. It's got a document here in Word 2007, and I've just put in some text, actually cut and pasted it from another document. And we looked at the insert ribbon, and specifically we looked at inserting clip art, we looked at picture, we looked at shapes and smart art. We'll come back to charts when we do Excel. We also looked at word art, cover page, and a few other bits and pieces. So I'll just have a look at those in turn. Firstly, have a look at clip art. Click on clip art. Our thing comes down the side here. We put in our search criteria, and let's say I want to find out about frogs, so I want to get some images from frogs from our clip art. Just zoom in there and click go. And what you'll see is some sample images, clip art for frogs. I'll just move this over a little bit so we can see a few more, a couple of lines of it. You can have a look down here, and when we find the image that we want, just close that, find the image that we want, we can just click on it and it will appear in our document. So let's say I find a nice picture. Let's have this bright red frog because it's nice and easy to see. There he does. Automatically, when an image is brought in, it is in line with text. So the first thing we need to do so we can manipulate it is to change the text wrapping. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to choose square, and then I can resize it. Just grab the little handles there, hold my left mouse button down and drag it around, and place it anywhere that I want, whether that's within text or anything else. And then we can use our format things to actually do some quite nice stuff with it, like change the frames, change the style, and all sorts of things like that. That's a horrible. That's some kind of something nice, little subtle, nice little grey edge to it. If we pick something that has a border, we can also change the colour of the border. So I've got a black border, and you can see that WYSIWYG, what you see before you get a preview option, as I move my mouse over any of the options. Not a big fan of those big frames, so I'll pick something a little bit more subtle for my image, so I like that one. And there's my clip art. Same thing applies whether you're putting in clip art or one of your own images. We did look at how to download images from the internet, so you can also use that as a source for files, or of course you can take some of your photos from your own photo page. And I'll just show you that. If we remember, we just go insert picture and scroll to the folder that has the picture. So we can do that and just zoom in. You can see here mine, I'm going to go into my picture folder, and I'm just going to randomly pick one of my lovely little things, say lakes, because I know I've got some pretty pictures in there, and select an image, and you can see the preview of it over there. So I'll find the image that I want. If that's the one that I want, I could just click insert, and again it will be inserted in my page. Of course it's way too big, so I just resize it again, grab the handles, resize it to something workable. It's probably not a bad size. You can see it in line with my text. Change the wrapping again, just make it square, so that way I can put it anywhere I want. Don't forget as well, you have this little green dot up the corner here, and as I put my cursor on it, it changes shape, and when it's that shape, I can actually rotate my image around and things like that. Don't really want to, so I'm just going to click undo to put it back to how it was. And again, you have your format tools, and you can pick a nice frame to display that in. And so that's inserting images and clip art. go back to the Insert tab. Just the other things that we looked at. We did look at headers and footers. They're fairly obvious. Header goes at the top of the page, footer goes at the bottom of the page. We looked at word art, and you can create quite nice text and format it however way you want. And there's your word art. Same thing, you need to change the wrapping if you want to be able to manipulate it and move it around. Like so. But remember also what we can do is once we've got something selected, we can click on the Format tab. We can change lots of things, and for example we can actually change the fill of the shape. So if we click on Shape Fill, if we want to actually put a picture or something like that in the text, we click on Picture, and we can just randomly select a picture, doesn't really matter. Click on Insert, and I don't know whether you can quite see it, but you'll see that the picture is now inside my Groovy text. There you go, I can make it out now. If I make it a little bit bigger, I might be able to see it more. So there you go, you can just make out the image there now. So just going back to my page, so that's the sort of things that we looked at today with the insert, and especially dealing with images, and I think this is kind of cool where you can change the fill of an image, of a shape or anything like that, to be an image. And that doesn't just include word art, but it includes any of these things like using shapes. Put a shape on, and you can also change the fill of a shape by going into here, clicking on picture and inserting a picture. Kind of something fun that you can do with Word. So I might just leave it at that for now. Hopefully you'll be able to look at this and review what we did today. Thank you.